Oh hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back to Northernlion's challenge runs, / vanilla runs, more often than not, I guess, lately. In the Binding of Isaac, we're going to be doing another randomized vanilla run today as Eve. You know why? Because Stone Cold said so. Let's check and see what we've got. I'll move my mouse out of the way. And you know what? I instantly feel better about this Eve run, knowing that we have the power of technology on our side. Hopefully we're not going to be afraid of technology, as people often are. Instead, we're going to embrace this technology, and hopefully this will usher us into a new world of prosperity, the likes of which we almost never see with Eve. Now, I'm both excited and aroused by the possibility of what we can accomplish here, because oftentimes when I play as Eve, you know, there's kind of a history of maybe not having the best results. I would like to do better as Eve. I'd still, for whatever reason, I almost consider her the worst character in the game. The reason being... Oh god, it actually worked out really well for us. The reason being that, at least when I play as Blue Baby, who is probably objectively less strong, I feel like if I succeed, then I've earned something, because, you know, he's a hard character to play as, a very difficult character to play as, in fact. Whereas when I play as Eve, it's just like she's just weak enough to be annoying most of the time. But, you know, technology goes a long way towards making that actually a little bit better right off the bat. So we didn't really gain a lot of huge advantages here on the first floor, apart from technology. But we will go now and fight the Dookie F. We're doing pretty terrible damage against him, but unfortunately we don't have much recourse for using other alternatives. We don't have any bombs. Luckily we do have piercing shots here by way of the technology. This is a champion version of Duke of Flies. I think he has more HP because he is seeming to be a substantial degree more survivable than your average Duke of Flies. At least I believe so. Maybe we just have terrible goddamn damage. But as is right now, I think we're going to be able to get through this fight without taking any damage, which is always awesome when you can do that on an early boss fight. We do have a little bit more tolerance than usual, or a little bit more leniency than usual on an average Eve run. Compared to an average Eve run, perhaps is a better way to put that, because I do have an extra Spirit Art, but I don't think we're going to die on this floor. Anything can happen on the next floor, but so far so good. He explodes, we get another Spirit Heart. I would love an HP upgrade, a damage upgrade, or a Tears upgrade. Any of those would be beautiful. Instead, we get 4 pills, so, well, I guess this is going to really dictate the tone of this run here. 4 different pills, here we go. Orange pill, Tears down, exactly the opposite of what I wanted. Red and white pill, bad trip, this is fucking crazy. Blue and white pill, okay, that doesn't help us at all. And multicolored pill, bombs are key. Wow, that was garbage. We lost a Spirit Heart, we got a Tears downgrade, which actually doesn't really hurt us substantially via technology, but you know, maybe later we'll be feeling the burn on that one. We traded our key for a bomb, which is something I absolutely did not want to do, given that I well, first off, would have gotten a bomb anyway right there, but also want to go to the item room on this floor, ideally. Maybe we'll get a key out of this treasure chest that this bomb will facilitate for us, though. Yes, just an awful upgrade, or, you know, quote-unquote upgrade that we got from that boss room there. Now, we're not quite showing the cracks in this run just yet. You know, one bad item, or one bad drop does not a bad run make. What we need to do, though, is hopefully just facilitate some better upgrades coming in the future, which is why we absolutely need a key on this floor, so we can actually go to the item room and hopefully improve our position. You know, the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. We're neither rich nor poor. In fact, oh, okay, that's better, actually, right there. We're deciding whether we're going to be rich or poor, or at least finding out whether we're going to be rich or poor right now. Well, we actually got a golden key here, which is beneficial, I guess. We definitely want to pick up that Eternal Heart as well. 2 very good rooms for us. You know, yeah, let's check out the item room and then leave. Little Chad, probably worth it if we don't end up getting a bunch of HP upgrades. Little Chad will make us more tanky and survivable. Not my favorite upgrade in the game. I don't think I'm spoiling anything by suggesting that, but I do like him. I don't rogue like him, though. Now, we are going to come over here. I know that there is an Eternal Heart there that I am kind of... It seems like I'm abandoning it. I promise you that I am not abandoning it. Rather, I am just... gonna save that and hopefully remember to go to it after the boss room is over, because I don't want to pick it up and then lose it in the boss room. That would be devastating, potentially. So I want to... Oh god, I've created an awful situation here, because this guy might explode into bombs. And he did, and kill these guys? No, they weren't quite in range, but we'll still be okay here. We still need some damage, kind of desperately. It's not the end of the world if we don't get it before the end of this floor, but you know, probably the most likely way is going to be like HP upgrade, deal with the devil. And that's fine. We didn't actually use a key to get in here, because recall that I do have the A golden key. I do want to get the treasure map. Treasure map is always worth it as long as you can pick it up early-ish in the game. So I'm going to put this bomb down here and then check out what... I really thought that was going to be the secret room. We only have one more bomb, so as you might expect, this scares the shit out of me. We won't use it yet because maybe there's going to be exploding enemies in here. There are not. This is a bigger floor than you would expect, even though it's only cellar part 2, though. And we are going slower than usual, pretty much entirely as a result of the fact that our damage is not fantastic. But our ability to hit people is really, really good. You know what sucks the most, maybe? That's not the... Okay, that sucks the most. Maybe, yeah, it's got to be down here then. Luckily, we got this extra bomb. But you know what sucks the most about that awful, like, mom's coin purse situation is now I know that our, like, pill rotation... Because remember, there are only a set number... I'm going to play this until we lose all of our money. There are only a set number of pills in the game. Our pill rotation is rife with just shitty things. See? Luck down. That actually might be a good thing because it causes more chest drops. But still, like, we might not have a full health upgrade in our pills. We might not have a health upgrade. We might not have any kind of attribute bonuses, which would be terrible. We have golden keys here, so we might as well pop this open. We got a single bomb out of it. It's probably still worth it. This room is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. And we've been very much hit with the bad luck stick so far. But recall... that bad luck occasionally, apparently, is beneficial. Again, this is according to the suspect words of Green 9090, so I don't know if he's actually correct in this matter, but he knows more about the mechanics of the Binding of Isaac than I do. So, you know, why not give him a shout out? If you're interested in watching, you know, like all of the people that I do collaborations with on a regular basis, bad trip. We'll save it because it could become full health. Or almost all of the people that I do collaborations with on a regular basis have played the Binding of Isaac on their channel extensively. YouTube.com/green9090, YouTube.com/alpaca patrol. Check those guys out. If one Isaac a day is not enough for you, check them out as well because they do good work. I'm a big fans of them. Otherwise, I wouldn't you know, have them on the show all the damn time. Anyway. We're going to fight Famine here. Single cube of meat, obviously not quite the upgrade that I wanted to get right out the bat here, but this is what happens when you play vanilla runs, right? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you bust a nut, and sometimes you don't. That's just the way of the land, man. It's the way it works. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes, sometimes it takes 25. Not everyone's willing to put in that kind of commitment, you know? I got things to do today. Now, we are going to very, very slowly take out... Famine here. Now, I'm tempted, if we get a deal with the devil that costs 2 hearts, I'm almost tempted to go for it, assuming it gives us a huge damage bonus. Because, look at this. This is going, we're 7 minutes in, and we're still on the 2nd floor, and Famine is taking 100 years to kill. He should be transforming any second now. But, we could take a deal with the devil, and the Eternal Heart will at least give us 1 heart. He's gotta be the face state soon. There we go. But, yeah, we can do that, and the Eternal Heart will at least give us some health to make us a little bit more survivable. And if we get a Mom's Knife or a Brimstone or something like that, I have no idea how Brimstone and technology work together. It feels like it would be a shame to get rid of the technology tier effect just because of what we've got going on here, but whatever, man. Let's come in here. What do we have? Guppy's Paw. Let's take the Pact. We're going to get real crazy here. That is going to make our tears fire a little bit faster. They're going to be a little bit more damaging, and it doesn't compromise the tier effect that we already had. So I think that might have been a happy medium. If we didn't have the Eternal Heart here, I probably would not have gone through with this deal. I feel okay saying that. But we're going to have 1 heart, 2.5 Spirit Hearts. Maybe we can make it work. It worked better than expected on the last run. Or we could just continue rolling like this and like try to lose this Eternal Heart and go like permanent Whore of Babylon. But that seems really stupid and short-sighted given our current situation. Now, this is awful. This is a very bad situation. We are... Oh, my God. We've already lost, like, a Spirit Heart and a half. But we're on the Catacombs. That's the problem. And I am not built for the Catacombs right now. I am built to be... sure, we'll take the tarot cards. I am built to be slightly better than the Cellar Part 2. What is the moon going to give us? Another secret room. The game's too kind to me, really, as you can see. Another secret room with a slot machine when I have 0 money. It's like rain on your wedding day. You know, you realize... I've previously posited a couple times that I hate when people say, oh, I'm so old, when they're actually, like, still pretty young. One of the metrics for when you're getting a little bit older is when you realize Alanis Morissette is full of shit and she has no idea what irony actually is. Alright, somehow I managed not to take damage there. That was a surprising degree of dodging. I shouldn't have, you know, said that before we actually finished the room, but we're still alive here. So, again, positivity. Just trying to stay focused and stay optimistic here because things could go terribly, terribly wrong pretty quickly as a result of this floor. The good thing is, I'm pretty sure on the Catacombs, most of the bosses are fairly easy. I hope I don't end up eating my words on that one. But from what I can recall, you know, we're likely to get that fake Duke of Flies. We're fairly likely to get, oh my god, we're down to 1 Spirit Heart. This is a fucking joke. It's a cruel joke. It's like an Andy Gibb, I started a joke that started the whole world crying. Do we have anything? This is gonna be scary, man. I kind of want to go to the shop and just get a Spirit Heart, assuming one is for sale. Which means, of course, we'll probably end up fighting greed and dying in there. I just don't want to die 10 minutes in. That's the disappointing part. If we can at least last to like the 20-25 minute mark, I'm happy about that. It's another new pill, Balls of Steel. Pretty fly. Pretty good, actually. Not necessarily the most valuable one that I could have. Oh, we've entered the cursed state. Please draw. We have a ton of red hearts that we can pick up, so this isn't the end of the world. 2 of... Oh, well, we could use that, but that seems kind of wasteful. We can go to the shop for free. Why not try that? There's not greed. 1 more cent would give us Mom's Purse. Oh, this is an interesting moment here, because, yes, I would love to get Mom's Purse. Sure, let's just do that. But I also, obviously, the other thing I was going to mention is I really want to get that Spirit Heart to possibly increase our chances of survival. I mean, Mom's Purse is a long-term buy, because we really don't have any trinkets yet, but maybe at some point we will. If we can end up getting, like, 3 more cents, I can buy that Spirit Heart and feel a little bit more confident about our situation. You have to admit, even if I've been playing badly so far, I'm not going to offer up much in my own defense there, except to say that I think I've been playing okay. We've been getting hit with a lot of bad fucking luck so far. This has been the troll engine having its way with us, essentially. And I really think that Whore of Babylon should proc a little bit earlier. This is another bad pill, right? Well, it's not a great pill, at least. Sure, let's open this up. It could be amazing. It gives us way more money, so if we just survive this room, which is up in the air, because I took Bombs Are Key in here instead of the 2 of Hearts. So if I get hit, I'm on my own. But I think Whore of Babylon should proc earlier, and I also think, you know, if we succeed in this room, we can end up buying not only red hearts, but also the Spirit Hearts. Or 1 Spirit Heart that we need. I always feel like, I think I've mentioned this before, but when I say Spirit Heart, it makes me feel like I'm from Newfoundland or something. It's like the most pronounced my Canadian accent ever gets. By the way, no disrespect, man, to people from Newfoundland. I think you have a... I mean, you probably don't think you have an accent, and of course, nobody thinks they have an accent. But, you know, to other Canadians, there is a distinct Newfoundlander accent, and I find it's charming, you know? It's kind of... it's pleasing to listen to, and also sometimes a little bit funny, but don't take offense to it. I'm sure my accent is funny to Americans sometimes as well, who are always eager to point out, wait a minute, it sounds more like you said about than about. We are the Americans who invented the English language, of course. Anyway, fuck you, America. This is gonna quickly turn into every Canadian's favorite argument, which is, yeah, well, remember the time we burned down your White House in the War of 1812? Because I was actually there 201 years ago. Anyway, this is totally irrelevant. I hear that in the United States, you don't really, in like a high school curriculum, you don't learn about the War of 1812, which is kind of crazy to me, because in Canada, that is like, hoorah! That's our fucking, like, World War II moment, basically. Not again, to glorify, you know, the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. Anyway, this is taking a really weird path here. We're fighting the Fallen. This is actually exactly as bad as it could have possibly gone. This is the worst enemy we could be fighting at this point in the game. We can only afford to take a few hits of damage, but the good news is I can 2 of Hearts out of a bad situation here. And maybe this bomb will be useful. I wanted it to hit both, but just hitting 1 is valuable. And now I'm starting to realize, you know, it's looking pretty solid. It's looking like we might have a decent chance to actually get out of this fight. In which case, we will get some deal with the devil item. I hope, against hope, that it is fucking good. If it ends up being garbage, we'll live, but we might not live too much longer. Again, we really need a break here. You know, it's hard to beat Isaac without getting at least a couple of lucky breaks with respect to items. This could be a big one for us here. You could be my lucky star, Fallen. I don't know any of the other words. Probably, thankfully so. We get Brother Bobby. Could be worse. Could be a whole fucking lot better, but could be worse as well. Down to the next floor with 1.5 hearts remaining. Please tell me we're going to the caves. Not only good coffee, but that is some good reaming that I'm getting courtesy of this as well. Judgment, you can help me out here on the Catacombs. HP upgrade, compass, damage bonus. I'm spending my shop money on you. So I'm hoping that you pay out quickly. That Spirit Heart might end up saving me. That might end up being actually worth the 14 cents that has been spent to facilitate it. These bombs, sure, extra value as well. Maybe we'll be able to get some Spirit Hearts or Small Rock by way of those. That red heart could come in handy at some point. 14 cents Judgment, you have to pay out. It's the law. It's the law. My best friend, really? That's actually really bad. So there goes that Spirit Heart that I earned by way of Judgment, and I have just become disheartened, man. I've got to get my confidence back up, instilled. Otherwise, I don't think I have a fucking chance in hell here. I'm getting my ass kicked by this game. And every turn where the game can fuck me, it chooses to do so a little bit. I don't even remember. Oh, now I remember what I got from the Fallen. Of course, it was Brother Bobby. That was an interesting dodge, is maybe the most polite way to put that. We've lost all of our Spirit Hearts. This pill is new. No, it's luck down. We want to take it, because then it gives us more chests, maybe. 2 of Hearts. Is it worth fighting the boss in this situation? This is a really scary value proposition for me. Some of these enemies do 1 whole heart of damage, so like I might just end up dying when I walk into the next room. I'm doing my best to overcome adversity here, but at the same time, fucking work with me, game. You're saddling me with some really, really difficult situations. I mean, we're on the Catacombs again. Let's not forget the fucking awesome mom's coin purse the game started with. Oh my god. Just run backwards. Drop bombs. Oh, fucking we died already. This is a fucking nightmare. That is a lost run, and I apologize for that. And I know people are going to be pissed off with the length. But I tried, man. What can I say? Troll Engine gets an absurd amount of perverse pleasure out of killing me when I am Eve. But as always, thanks for watching, regardless of the fact that this was a terrible episode from a gameplay standpoint. I hope you enjoyed, at the very least, my polemic about the War of 1812. But in any case, continue testing your challenge runs. That seems like a good segue to move on to a challenge run next, because that vanilla run was more challenging than probably any challenge run I've ever done. But again, in any case, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.